Da ist nichts zu holen. Da ist nichts zu holen.
Why do you disturb my rest? Must I bury myself still further, just so you annoying little mites will finally leave me alone? You humans are curious creatures. Swept away by the icy wind of death, there will always be at least one who rises from the ashes, thinking he is destined to be a hero. But that will soon be over. I shall personally see to it that none of you will rise again anytime soon.
Silence! With the power of the sacred eye which has been bestowed upon me, I order you to answer my questions.
Ha ha ha! Ask away then. Your knowledge will not help you.
Who are you?
I am Finkreg, Lord of Ice and Snow, Guardian of the Congress, and ultimately, your death.
Which god do you serve? What accursed god could ever allow despicable creatures such as you to walk this earth?
Do not trouble yourself trying to understand the meaning of our gathering, little hero. Beliar has not only permitted us to be here, he has even commanded it. Inspired by his holy words, we shall not rest until his will is made deed.
How can I find your master?
He has established his hoard in the solid rock of the halls of Idarath, and waits there for his destiny. Until he can restore this world to the order which it has deserved, he waits there in deep meditation, and...
Spare me the details. Just tell me where I can find these sacred halls of Idarath.
Ha ha ha! You disappoint me, little man. So you've withstood all of the dangers and overcome almost all of us, and now you fail in your inability to use the higher knowledge. If Idarath means nothing to you, then you'd better go to your magicians and ask them to be allowed to take care of their worldly needs. For quite obviously, you're not yet ready for the heavy burden of their higher knowledge. The power of the eye is extinguished, and your time has run out.
The ice dragon is dead. And now give me everything you have on you.
No way in hell.
It's me who's going to be famous for slaying the ice dragon. Your small role in this matter is over.
Do you really think?
Hey!
Garon wants Yan to take over the smithy.
If that's so, then as far as I'm concerned, he can have the smithy. Even if I do think it's a mistake to trust this Yan.
And apart from that,
Leave me alone.
Hey, you! I've got news about the dragons.
Report.
I killed the dragon in the swamp to the east of here. The dragon in the rock fortress to the south is dead. The fire dragon on the volcano to the south will wreak no more havoc. I went to the western ice region and did away with the dragon there.
That's good news. Here, I'll give you some money toward your equipment.
All the dragons are dead.
All of them? So evil has been vanquished forever?
No, alas not. Their leader still remains.
Weren't the dragons the leaders of the orcs?
Yes, true, but they also have their own master. We must get rid of him as well.
I damn well can't go. I have to guard the ore, and the cursed orcs are still around as well. You'll have to take care of it yourself. I can't help you. May Innos protect you.
Same old thing all over again.
He really didn't deserve that.
Don't say
All the dragons are dead.
Well done. If we had more people like you, then it would probably never have gone this far.
Show me how.
A good fighter has to learn to transfer his abilities directly to his...
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
Hey, you! Hey, you! I've killed all the dragons.
That's really nice, but to be honest, I'm not particularly interested. I already told you, I'd rather make weapons than to set out myself to kill dragons. There is one thing, however, that could interest me. If you could get me some dragon blood, I would pay a high price for it.
I've got some dragon blood for you.
That's great. Sell me everything you have.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Is it really true?
What exactly do you... What? Nothing that I've heard.
He really didn't deserve that.
That's not what I heard.
So I heard it there.
I heard you know how to make armor from crawler plates.
That's right. Who'd you hear that from?
A hunter by the name of Gustav told me. Could you make me armor like that?
Sure. Bring me 10 crawler plates and I'll make you one.
How much do you want for it?
Forget it. I'll do it for nothing. For old time's sake.
I've got the crawler plates for the armor.
Good. Give them here.
Okay, where's the armor?
I'll put it together for you. Come back tomorrow.
Everything going well?
Sure. Everything's quiet.
Hey, you! How's it going?
Quite well, but I still have these miserable headaches, although they've gotten better since I'm no longer in the Valley of Mines. I'll stay here, then you'll know where to find me if you need me.
That was no big deal. Will it ever change?
Are you relaxed?
Sure, why not? The dragons
What
are
do you
dead, aren't
want?
they?
The case is a little more complicated.
Well, like always. Let me know when you need my axe.
You didn't get that from me.
That's not what I heard.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
That's been going on a long time.
I wouldn't be so sure.
I'm not telling you anything.
Hey,
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
I'm no better off myself.
what weapon?
Only the best. Just take a...
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I've heard a thing or two.
Myself.
But he knew that all along.
Things I could tell you. You listen to the wrong people. Telling you anything new.
How did you pick that up then?
Same old thing all over
Hey,
again.
That's exactly what I said.
You never would have thought of that himself.
has anything significant happened lately?
Everybody keeps talking about the impending orc attack, but I don't really believe in that. I think we're safe from them here on the farm.
That will never change.
Nothing you can do about it.
We really should have known better.
Hey! Okay, where's the armor?
I finished it. Here it is. Turned out really well, I think.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Where's Zardos?
He's gone. And he left these demonic beings behind in his tower. I think he doesn't want anyone sniffing around his tower in his absence.
Where did he go?
He didn't say. He only asked me to give you this letter from him. I read it. Sorry, I was curious.
And?
No idea. I didn't understand a word, man. But one thing's clear to me. We won't see him again anytime soon. I think things just got too hot for him, and he headed for the hills.
You didn't look all that hot.
These headaches just won't stop. There's something brewing. I think I'll have a rest for...
Interessant. Fertig.
Nichts zu holen.
Belia.
Enos.
Watch out for your farm.
I'll try.
Wouldn't be so sure.
I'm not telling you anything new. That's been known a long time.
Only Enos decided that.
Garond has called for a general mobilization. We'll set out for the Valley of Mines soon.
Why get so worked up? There's nothing you can do about it. Where'd you pick that up?
The dragons are dead.
I knew that Innos would give you the strength to defeat the dragons. Where is the ore?
The orcs are still besieging the castle in the Valley of Mines. Garan stands no chance of leaving the castle before the siege is ended.
Damn it! If Garand isn't capable of handling the situation, then I shall have to see to it myself. A few orcs won't stop me. Not me! I have already informed my men. We are preparing for departure. We shall all go. I shall leave only a minimal guard on the ship. That shall be enough then to finally put an end to the orcs.
Wait a minute. What are you waiting for?
We are still waiting for our equipment and provisions. Then we set off.
Wait a minute. Am I worthy of receiving a rune?
Which way have you chosen? The way of heat?
That's not what I heard. That's not what I heard.
For Innos.
There you are again.
I killed all the dragons.
Really? So there's more than a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Now all we have to do is cut off the head of evil. If you have indeed done that, then we shall win the war.
Who, me?
You, of course. Who else?
All the dragons are dead.
That is good news indeed, but it does nothing to change our situation, which seems hopeless. The Seekers still have not left. On the contrary, I hear more and more reports that during these last few days, their numbers have even increased. Killing off the dragons has dealt the enemy a blow, but it did not suffice. We need to dig this evil out by the roots.
I talked to the dragons.
What did they say?
They kept talking about the power of their master and how he settled in the halls of Irdarath.
Innos be with us. The Black Temple has regained its power and is now sending its henchmen into our world.
What are these halls of Irdarath?
The Eastern Invocation Temple of the god Beliar. There are 4 of them in the land of Mertana, but this one is probably the most terrifying temple of all. About 40 years ago, the northern and western temples of this horrible deity were destroyed. The brave knights of that time gave their all to raise those mighty constructions to the ground. Back then, the black hordes of the enemy were helpless against the superior numbers and the heroic courage of the knights and paladins. It would have been easy to destroy the other 2 temples as well and rid the land of evil forever. But after the second temple fell, they simply disappeared.
Disappeared? An entire temple? Yeah, right.
Do not mock me. The situation is serious. If the halls of Idirath have indeed regained their power, then it will not be easy to defeat the enemy. For that, you would have to find it first. And I think that this will be your next and hardest task.
We shall see. Zardas's book, which was believed to be lost. Where is it?
I have been expecting you would ask that, but I fear that it will be of no help to you. It has been magically sealed. I took it to one of our lower vaults, and even we have so far tried in vain to open it. That accursed Zardas has played a dirty trick on us.
Can I see the book?
Be my guest. I cannot imagine you being successful where the greatest masters of our monastery have failed. But go ahead and give it a try. Telamon is not going to stop you.
I've got no time for things like that.
May Inos.
That's just what I said. I've got no time for things like that.
Hey, you! I've come to get that ominous dragon egg potion.
Yes, I've just finished it. I haven't tested it, and I accept no responsibility, do you hear?
Give it here already.
All right. Hopefully the stuff won't make your head explode.
I'll never get this open without the right key. I'll never get this open without the right key.
Same old thing all over again.
There have been all kinds of rumors.
You don't have to tell me that.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
Pyrocar says I'm allowed to examine Zardas's book.
So he says that. All right, you may enter. The book you are looking for is over there on the alchemist's bench.
All over again.
Nobody ever asks me.
That's no secret.
You should have known that.
Das kenne ich schon. Uninteressant. Interessant. Das kenne ich schon.
Zarek Bundardo. Ah, the book's open. There's a letter and a key hidden inside.
Interessant. Interessant. Interessant.
So that's where you're hiding out. Damn far away. I'll need a ship to get there.
Interessant. Das kenne ich schon.
Hey, I heard you spent a long time in the monastery cellars. What did you find out?
I know now where the enemy is hiding. It's a small island not far from here.
This is our big chance. We have to set out at once and destroy evil forever. Have you talked to Diego about it? I think he would want to accompany you. What about Gorn? Talk to him. I heard that he has returned from the Valley of Mines. And don't forget Lester. If you don't drag him out of his valley, he'll rot there. I also know my role in all this. I can increase your mana and be helpful in constructing runes once we face the enemy. When do we start?
Welcome aboard. We should meet at the harbor. Wait for me there.
Good. I'll be there when you're ready.
Where shall I look for a captain?
Ask Jorgen. He's a sailor after all. He should still be in the monastery. But if he can't help you, you'll have to look for someone on the farms or in the city who can navigate your ship. The best thing to do is to talk to Lee, or go to the harbor of Khorinis. I can't think of anything better at the moment.
Can't go on like this forever. I've got no time for things like that. Could have told you that before.
I've been able to open Zardas's book.
What? How did you do that? It well nigh drove me to despair.
Just dumb luck, I suppose.
Don't talk nonsense. Luck, when not even I succeed in opening the book, and then someone like you comes waltzing in? That gives me something to ponder about. Anyway, since you were obviously the only one who was able to open the book, then may it be granted unto you to carry it, at least until we have weathered this crisis.
What are the Tears of Innos?
The Tears of Innos are nothing but an old child's tale. It tells of how the battle between Innos and Beliar started at the beginning of time.
I found this potion.
That cannot be. I cannot believe it.
What's the matter?
If these are really the genuine Tears of Innos, then...
Hardly.
Do not interrupt me. If these are the real Tears of Innos, then we have a powerful weapon against the enemy.
What do you mean by weapon?
Legend has it that under the influence of this substance, the warriors of Innos were able to perform almost superhuman deeds. They were immune to all kinds of exhaustion and had the strength of 2 bears. The greatest heroic feats of the olden days were only made possible by the Tears of Innos.
I understand.
But the tears can bring suffering and death as well. Only the members of our order may drink this draught. Anyone else, even the paladins of our Lord, would face a cruel death.
So what are the Tears of Innos?
When Innos realized that he had to fight Beliar, his own brother, in order to preserve creation, his sorrow was great. He started to weep, and his tears fell down onto the world. There were many of them, for his heart was so full of grief that he wept for 13 years.
Get to the point.
The people who found his tears and tasted them were filled with supernatural strength and clarity. They recognized the wisdom of Innos' creation and began to serve him. They were the first members of the Community of the Fire. The tears gave them strength, courage, and wisdom. But that is all very long ago, and it has been more than 250 years since anyone last set eyes on a Tear of Innos.
I know where to find the halls of Irdarath. The temple is on an island. I found a nautical chart which shows the way.
That is great! Then you will need a ship and a crew in order to face the enemy. But remember, you need to be well prepared if you want to vanquish the Master of Irdarath.
Where can I find a crew?
Your crew should consist of men you can trust. Talk to your friends, and think about who could be useful to you once you are on the island. You are going to need a magician as well. But alas, I cannot spare a single man from the monastery. You will have to ask a magician who is not working within the monastery.
Jorgen is an experienced sailor. He could help me get to the Isle of Irdarath.
That will not be so easy, I fear. He has signed on to work for the Brotherhood. He has neither paid the tribute nor brought us a sheep. Jorgen must finish his work first. Then you can take him with you if you like.
How long will it take?
He used up the provisions which would have lasted a novice 3 weeks, and all on the first day. So I cannot let him go before he has worked hard in our gardens for 3 months.
What do I have to do so I can take Jorgen with me now?
There is indeed one thing you could do for me. Your good rapport with Zardos could help you with that. It has come to my attention that during these last few days, strange things have been going on in his tower. Many of the town people hear loud screams at night coming from there, and see strange lights dancing over his tower, as if we didn't have our plate full already. Go check what is going on there, and make it stop. Then you can have Jorgen.
The thing with Zardos' tower has resolved itself.
So what was going on? No, wait. I do not even want to know. If you still want Jorgen, then go ahead and take him on your journey. May Enos protect you.